house is located in Seaforth, which is at the tail end of the northern beaches of Sydney. It is protected by a moat known as Middle Harbour from the busier parts of Sydney, and it's still a dense suburb, but it has a wonderful sense of calm to it. The initial brief for the project was not unlike a lot of our briefs that we get across our desk. It was for a modest family home in a suburban lot. It basically was looking for something that gave its occupants a sense of privacy, which in a dense suburb is a challenge, and also to create a place they could call home, a calm retreat from the rest of the world. Upon entry at street level, one basically climbs up with the site's topography. There's spaces to park cars and services at street level, but visitors to the site will walk up a very gradual set of stairs to the eastern side and enter what is like a mezzanine really, which is the primary living zone. A seamless connection was created from the inside to the outside, especially to pick up on the natural environment where possible. In this respect, large portions of glazing were integrated into the plan and the design. On the southern side, we have a sequence of oversized aluminium sliding doors that open right up and allow people to flow inside to outside quite easily. Whereas on the northern side, the stair is positioned in such a way that our access to the exterior is contained by one oversized pivot door. Upon moving through the plan, immediately the occupants engage with both the landscape to the north and to the south. On the northern side, we have the rear yard and pool, and once you're in that backyard, there's a great sense of privacy despite being in a dense suburb and having high side neighbours. And on the southern side, we have a landscape terrace from which one can sit and enjoy the benefits of the Middle Harbour view. It's a slightly different entry for the homeowners who arrive at street level and are able to park their car in a garage, which is acting as a basement. At the rear of the basement is a small second living space for TV and for kids to use, which is slightly detached from the primary living space. That opens up onto a glass wall of the pool and allows a lovely filtered light to enter into the basement. The stair from the ground floor up is in the very core of the plan, and it is a stacked stairwell leading from the basement all the way up to the first floor. In this respect, the ground floor slab is acting as a datum from which you elevate yourself from the basement up through what is a very deliberately heavy concrete structure. And then the stair from the ground floor up is a very lightweight timber and steel stair. And this was deliberate in the sense that we were trying to allow as much natural light through its structure as possible. The first floor of the home is the private part of the home. It contains all the bedrooms, the bathrooms, and the parts of a home that visitors generally don't get to see. It's been split into two deliberate zones, one for the kids and one for the adults, and they are separated by a skinny void, and that skinny void is allowing natural light to penetrate deep into the living room on the southern side of the building. The master bedroom is the only space on the first floor that runs from north to south for the whole width of the plan. The bedroom itself is at the southern end of that plan, and then there is a glass walk-in robe with a sheer curtain that helps to visually conceal it when required. Like a lot of the edges in the home, the glass is curved to soften its feeling as one moves in and around it. At the northern end of the master bedroom wing is its ensuite, which is a very calm private space, yet still enables its users to visually connect to the backyard. In looking at the palette For the project, we were deliberate in trying to strip it back and keep it as simple as possible. Off-form concrete is a big feature of this home, and it was chosen for its longevity, and timber is a wonderful complement to off-form concrete. It's what helps it become a warm product. The finer detail is typically expressed as black steel. There's a number of other textures in the home, a few natural stones and timber textures that have been allowed to expand just beyond flat surfaces. Another big part of the palette is the blank white canvases of a simple white plasterboard wall. Having those connect the textural parts of a home, allow the textural parts to become the heroes. Without the white blank walls, it would be visually too much going on, I think. I'm probably most proud that our clients shared our vision. We aim to be as collaborative as possible, and when I walk through this home, I can see and feel the parts that we've brought to the table, and I'm equally as excited as the parts that the owners have brought into the home. And in that respect, it's a wonderful collaboration and a wonderful fusion of their ideas with our own ideas. We're deliberate in our attempt to not be driven by one particular style or aesthetic, and in that respect we were challenged as well. We're just very proud that this home was built, and it's just a wonderful collection of like-minded people.